Why don't cruise ships play hide and seek? Because they always peek around the buoy. That's right, folks. We're kicking off with a bit of humor today. Now let's get down to business. Picture this: a full week of relaxation, entertainment, and adventure on a cruise ship. Yes, you heard it right. We're talking about the endless possibilities of things to do on a 7-day cruise ship journey. So, if you're ready to dive in, brace yourself for an ocean of fun. First up, eat seafood until you start growing fins. Prepare for a culinary deep dive, where our cruise ship offers a seafood lover's paradise. Imagine an endless ocean of shrimp cocktails, mussels in white wine sauce, and don't even get me started on the succulent lobster tails. It's like attending a seafood festival every single day. Picture this: you're at the sushi bar, and the chef hands you a plate of the freshest sushi you've ever tasted. It's so fresh, you'd swear you heard it singing under the sea just a moment ago. And don't forget the crab legs. Oh, the crab legs. They're so plentiful you might just start developing an urge to scuttle sideways. If you're not careful, you could eat so much that you'll start blending in with the maritime decor. Just remember, if you start smelling fishy, you might have taken this point a tad too seriously. Ever fancied being a sailor? Well, here's your chance. On board, you'll have the opportunity to get your sea legs. And we're not just talking about a brisk walk around the deck. We're talking full-fledged sailor activities. You can learn the art of knot tying, a skill as old as the sea itself. You'll be able to tie a bowline, a clove hitch, a sheet bend, and even, if you're feeling adventurous, a monkey's fist. And for those of you with captain dreams under supervision, you'll get the chance to steer the ship. Just imagine yourself at the helm, wind in your hair, sea spray on your face. Sounds grand, doesn't it? But let's set the record straight. And no, unfortunately, they won't let you pirate the ship, so don't go planning any mutinies, so if you end up tying knots in your sleep, don't say we didn't warn you. Next up, ice cream. And guess what? It's unlimited. Yes, you heard it right, folks. A never-ending supply of this creamy, dreamy delight. It's like every day is Sunday on these cruise ships. Now, how to tackle this sweet situation? You could opt for the one flavor a day strategy, savoring each scoop as if it's your last. Or perhaps you're more of a mix and match kind of person, creating your own unique combinations. Chocolate and strawberry, vanilla and mint, the possibilities are endless. Fancy a challenge? You could even try to build an ice cream castle. Sure, it might melt before you finish, but think of the fun. And hey, if it does collapse, well, that's just a delicious disaster waiting to be devoured. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility, so pace yourself. After all, we wouldn't want you to become lactose intolerant on day 3, would we? And if you turn into an ice cream cone, don't fret, you'll surely melt hearts. All right, let's reel it back in and recap. We've had quite a sea venture, haven't we? From the moment we stepped aboard, we were met with an array of activities and experiences that can only be described as nautical nirvana. First, we broke the ice. And no, we didn't hit an iceberg. We met fellow travelers, shared a few laughs, and perhaps even a dance or two. Just remember, the key to a successful cruise ship icebreaker is to not literally break any ice, unless it's in your drink. Then we dove into the deep end of the seafood galore. From succulent shrimp to magnificent mussels, we feasted like kings and queens of the sea. Yes, turning into a lobster is a risk you'll have to take on a cruise ship. But oh, what a delicious risk it is. We also got our sea legs during our stint as sailors for a week. Hoisting sails, tying knots, and even steering the ship. We did it all. And if you ended up a little green around the gills, well, that's all part of the adventure, isn't it? And who could forget the unlimited ice cream? As we indulged in scoop after scoop, we learned that a cruise ship is the one place where turning into an ice cream cone is not only possible but highly encouraged. So that wraps up our sea venture. Just remember, if you come back from your 7-day cruise with a parrot on your shoulder and a wooden leg, you've probably had too much fun.